Hello and welcome. This is Reverend Dr. Gilberto Rosado. Those who know me online, I do most of the teaching online these days since the pandemic. Absolutely, since the pandemic, we've been mainly doing things online. What we're doing, as you saw in the beginning, we have different business networks that we develop. We've been doing before the pandemic. Of course, during the pandemic, it became difficult for many people to continue doing things. And so we paused most of the development of these hubs during that period of time. But things are coming back at this moment, and it's the perfect time for those who are watching this video. You've been invited here because the conditions are just right for taking advantage of these comeback and to build up business across the nation. And what we have here is an opportunity for you guys who are doing Uber, DoorDash, GoPuff, Instacart, Postmates, whatever Amazon delivery services, or even for third-party delivery service partners out there. If you are you're a flower delivery person, or are you delivering pizza, you're a pizza delivery person, whatever it is that you're delivering, as long as you're delivering to people and businesses, you'll be interested in this development that we've made available. Firstly, I am also delivering. I've done this as well because the pandemic caused us to pause everything. So because of the pandemic, I've had to retool, if you will. And I started doing some delivery. It was readily available in my location. And one of the other businesses that we were developing before the pandemic also incorporates a delivery format. And so I looked at it as an opportunity to further improve, what we were doing. Turns out that I was able to identify 2 or 3 improvements and even additions to those programs. But those things are not of interest for you all today. What you're interested in, what I've developed specifically for those who are driving right now and delivering. So let's get to the chase. What we have here is an opportunity for you to increase your monthly income. Now, I know as a driver, I do Uber Eats, so that Uber Eats, they won't allow any more DoorDashes where I'm at. Let's see, I did the Amazon Flex, tried to do that. They are not allowing any more in. But I just went this afternoon, and I'm trying to get into an Amazon DSP, which is a delivery service partner. I'm trying to get an arrangement for that, steady hourly income from delivery. Okay, now you figure, what's this guy talking about? He's talking about a way that we can make more money, but yet he's still doing deliveries and looking for a delivery work. And it's not really that I'm looking for delivery work. If it was just looking for delivery work, that would be one thing. But I'm doing this because I'm actually developing my other businesses. So how is it that I'm developing my other businesses? By working for another company delivering whatever it is that they need delivered. That's where you guys are going to make your money. That's why you need to pay close attention to what I'm going to tell you. Because what I'm going to tell you is a way for you to increase your monthly income doing whatever you're doing. If you're doing Uber Eats, you'll be able to increase your income. If you're doing DoorDash, you'll be able to increase your income. If you're doing Postmates, Instacart, whatever have you, GoPuff, you will be able to increase your monthly income up to, ready for this? Up through $6,000 per month. Now you say, whoa, it's gotta be a scam. This gotta be a scam. How can we get $6,000 a month? You have to work so many hours just to make $500, right? With Uber Eats or DoorDash. There's days that are just dead, right? There's slow days. I know because I do it. I see what you guys are going through every day because I go through it myself. And with all the good advice out there from all the gurus, they have not brought a solution for y'all like I have. I have the perfect solution for you, okay? And it doesn't add to your workload at all. In other words, you'll be able to make up to $6,000 per month, separate from your Uber income, from your Lyft income, from your DoorDash income, from whatever programs and apps you're using. Separate and above whatever you're making now, you will be able to add up through $6,000 per month by joining the system, the network that I'm going to talk to you about. Of course, this is a limited opportunity, which means that you really just have this time right now that you're seeing this video to decide to join us and to profit. Okay, because there are limits. There are physical limits to a business's capacity to service, clients. So your opportunity is limited, and you need to act quickly. Now, once you get up to that $6,000 range, it's a subscription. So you'll be getting that every month. You go out and you can do your Uber if you want to, and your GoPuff and your Instacarts and your DoorDash if you want to. If you want to take a day off or two, you can do that because you're still making the money from the program that I'm going to be talking to you about. Because once you generate that income, it stays. Of course, people can always stop subscribing to one of our services and blah, blah, blah. And so you always want to go out and do some Ubering, do some DoorDashing, and do some delivery work, because as long as you continue to do your delivery work, you'll be able to build up this additional income that's recurring. It's a recurring income. Now, can you imagine if you went and did a DoorDash or a delivery? Let's just try to talk general. I'll try to talk general, because there's many different types of delivery people watching this video. So whatever it is you deliver, let's say you get $2, $5 from a delivery. Can you say, well, that's a little bit of money and this and that, but can you imagine that once you did that delivery, wouldn't it be nice if every month you got money from that delivery every month, and as the months go by, it just adds up, and you continue to get, and you don't have to do any more delivering to that address or do anything more than just deliver that one time to that address, and for months and years after that, you're still receiving a profit income from a recurring payment that address is making, right? So this is basically what you'll be doing with us, and by joining our program and just adding it to your deliveries. Now, there's all types of issues that we're going to discuss here. Like, one thing is, you'll be adding a message, a commercial message, an ad, a business card to each delivery that you do. Once you go to the door and you make your delivery, or if you're doing passengers, same thing. Every passenger you get, you just give them or make available to them, whichever way you want to do it, because you don't want to cause any issues, with your employer or whatever that relationship is, the one who is retaining you as an independent contractor. You don't want them to start complaining that you're giving out some other information, although that doesn't really matter, because if you're an independent contractor, you can do whatever you want. They cannot tell you what to do and what you can't do, right? Now, those of you who are employees, your pizza delivery, or you're employed by the company that is sending you out to make deliveries, again, many times you have gone to make a delivery, and tell me if I'm wrong, right? And before you got to make your delivery, you look. Let me get some air for myself here. You look, and there's advertising on the door, or on the floor there. There's something hanging from the door handle. Right, those are ads. They're somebody else came and dropped them off. The pizza guy from another pizzeria left their card there at the door. Right, you've seen it, and some of you have received it all the time. So it doesn't matter really who drops that information there or that advertising there. It is there. So either be simply. We don't tell you to put it inside the bag. Don't put it into the McDonald's bag, for you guys doing Uber Eats and you're delivering that food. Don't put it in the bag that they close, or that the person's order's coming in. Don't. But you can just put it before or after you make the delivery. You can just put it there at the door. If it's in a plastic hanging thing that, some areas will have that. You just put it, on the handle after either before or after you make the delivery. And it's as simple as that. No one can say you did it. Somebody put it there, because somebody will always do that. Somebody always going to put in a pizza ad or a hanger there from some local advertising effort and whatnot. That's always going to be happening. Why not you? Right? Why shouldn't it be you? Especially since this activity means to you, or represents to you, a potential $6,000 extra per month. And regardless if you work or you don't have to do anything else for it. Just simply by leaving the advertising there, it can generate that money for you over time. And it's recurring. So people are paying a subscription fee for a lot of the services that are being advertised on that. It could be a brochure, it could be a business card, and most of you it will be a business card. It could be a single business card. In most cases, that's how you start. But in some areas or sometimes, you will get an envelope with 10 cards in it or whatnot, or something like that. Even like a little small, like a mini. You've seen those newsprint TV guides. Sometimes you'll have that, and you will put in the publication, the printed or coupon book, or whatever the matter is, whatever the publication is, or just simply the business card. It can be anything. But it doesn't cost you any more effort to take your delivery, take that advertising piece, and go and either leave the advertising piece before or after the delivery is made. You still walk the same distance. You walked up the flights of stairs. You made your delivery. You got paid from your delivery relationship, right? You got your tip. The client got their delivery. And they notice, there's something here. Somebody's been distributing something, so let me take it. It looks interesting, and they will go through it and they will, follow through. And as they make their subscription order, you will receive a commission. And the commission, again, every month, subscription means that every month they make a payment. They make a payment. These are services that everybody needs. Tenants, homeowners, right? Or tenants, they will need these services. And business owners. So you got all those three. The three people you guys deliver to every single day. They need the services that you'll be presenting to them in this printed matter, and simply it's very enticing for them to join. The sales are easy, and you don't have to do anything, just drop off the material. But once they start their subscription, you start getting a subscription commission every month. And that continues and continues and continues. And it's as simple as that. And as you start building up, you make your deliveries like you normally do, and the subscriptions happen, and it starts building up your monthly income. Every month you're going to get another payment from us to your, and I'm out there working, I'm out there doing, hey, I want the money too. What should I So I'm out there. I'm also promoting. I'm also giving out these materials. I'm also testing things. So I'm out there really every day, giving these things out and seeing the results. And these are the things that, this is the reason I'm sharing it with y'all, because I know that the sacrifice you guys are making, you're trying to make ends meet. You're trying to make a living, a decent living, and it's not that easy with these apps. It really, I don't have to convince you of that. You know that, that. But and some of you, it's not an issue like get a better job. It takes time. It takes time to get a better job, and you need to pay bills now. You need to, you need to have something to look forward to. And with a lot of this driving and delivery, you don't really have that. But with this type of arrangement, you can start seeing a better future for yourself. With $6,000 coming in extra every month, you can do a lot with that, all right? That settles it, right? And even if you get sick, you have to take a few days, you can take a few days for vacation. But if you got sick, what would happen with your Uber Eats income? What would happen with your other delivery income, right? It ends. But not with this. If you spend the same amount of time you're spending delivering right now and implement our program, join our program, you are guaranteeing yourself income when you cannot work, when your car breaks down, you can't deliver, you can't make income, you can't make any tips. But the only thing that will be coming in will be the income generated from the subscriptions that came in just because, along with your heavy package or along with the food you delivered, the flowers or the pizza, whatever it was, you also hand gave to that apartment. You don't have to give it to their hand. You don't have to do that. Like I said, before you knock on the door or after they've closed the door thanking you for the delivery, you just add it down to the floor, underneath the door, or if it's hangable on the door handle, you just add it right there, and you go to your next delivery or to wait. In most of your cases, you just have to sit and wait for the next thing, right? So this is the beauty of it. It doesn't add any work to you, really. Very little that you have to do, and I'll let you know what you have to do with it. Is that when we give you the pieces, you have to add your ID number. It's a number that we give you when you join the program. We give you a number, and that number you'll have to put it on each card. So let's say the night before you take You figure how many deliveries you make in a day. If you make 20, 30 deliveries in one day or whatnot, you take that amount of material, usually business cards, right? So you take that and you put that number on it. You write it on it. It's just simple, because when the people call to make their subscription order, we are asking them what number is on. There's a number on the card so that we can locate the team that has to service your area. And then the customer will look for the number on the back, usually on the back of the card, and they will give it to us, and then we will know that card credits you with that subscription. And that's really all there is to it. So yeah, you do have to do that little extra work. If you can do that watching TV, or have your kids do it. Just put that number on there. Some of you have the little rubber stabs that you can put whatever number or letters that you want, and then boom, you can do that as well. And some of you may even know really how to do that with a computer, with a printer, and just zip it through the printer and get that done. That's a hard one to do, but some of you guys have done it before with other things, so hey, maybe you can do it with this. So that's all you have to do. And you just keep doing that every day. And as the days and weeks go along, while you're fighting to make ends meet, you can have this working for you in the background. So I really appreciate you guys taking a watch of this video, watching this, and really consider joining this. I'm doing it myself. It's not that I'm trying to get you guys to do it. Like I'm profiting. I'm profiting off of it already. This is what I'm doing for myself. And the thing is that as we extend our services to other cities, we're extending this to other drivers for each of the cities. Okay, so that's all that's happening. It's not that I need you guys to do this, or there's got to be a thing. We have our business networks where our business partners, the guys who actually do the work, like lawn mowing in one of the networks, it deals with home services and lawn services and things. We have the people that's doing that. I don't do that. They do that. And they also promote. So it's not like we need you to promote. It's just a help for you. Of course, you guys are all over the city and whatnot, and you can, just deliver, to places where we're not able to reach through those means. But it just means that that's money on the table that you can get. So basically, everyone who's doing delivery is leaving money on the table. All of you are leaving money on the table. And if you don't join us after watching this video, you're leaving money on the table. You have to realize this. So don't complain that you're not making enough money, because really, it really is your fault at this point, because I've made a way for you to make money by doing the same thing you're doing now and complaining you're not making enough. Now I'm making it so that you can make up to $6,000 a month. And this is the things that we're doing. I'm not just giving it to you so you can do it and I don't do nothing. No, I'm doing it myself. But you can do it for yourself. Because I see you guys struggling out there, really. And, I've had talks with some of you out there, and you're barely making enough to pay the gas. And Lord knows whenever the car breaks down, that'll take everything out that you've made for 2 or 3 weeks worth of, you can think about it. You guys have to understand that. You know that. So wouldn't it be nice that every month you're making a few $1,000s to cover those bills, and whatever else you need? And that money, and frankly, that money is enough money for you to really go on to other things, like even open up your own business. And if you're interested in that, we have business startup networks. That's what we're promoting, actually. When you're doing that, the advertisers are really small businesses that join us, and we're helping to promote them and build their businesses. That's what's happened. That's what we're doing. But if you want to take your $6,000 a month and you want to start your own business, you come and talk to us because we have the network. So and you see that it's effective what we're doing, and we have an advantage over anyone trying to do it by themselves, because obviously you're doing it by yourself. That's the only thing you do. That's the only thing you can offer them. Maybe a discount, but our marketing involves the fact that the subscriber can pick and choose different services that they want at a particular moment. So it's not just that they're subscribing to one thing, like the lawn mowing service is, most people, everybody, they hire the lawnmower, right? So that's what they're paying $80-$100 a month just for one thing, just for getting the lawn mowed. But with our service, they have other options whenever they need it. It's not just the lawn mowing, but if they need a babysitter at one time, they can do that. If they need some website design, 1 month, they decided to fix up their website or start a website, they don't know what to do, they can get that. All included. A lot of other services, they can have that included in their monthly subscription. Nobody can beat this. Okay? And that's because, and we can do it only because our business, the business I started a while back before the pandemic, was to help businesses grow. And because we have all these different types of businesses, all these different types of services in-house, so to speak, they're not ours, but we're helping those providers with their business. We're able to, they've agreed to offer to do services to our subscribers, and that's how we're able to do this. No one else can do this because you're all not connected. They're not connected like this. They're not helping all these other businesses and work and not able to work together with this whole spectrum of services and service providers in order to bring this into a reality. So what we're doing is a special thing. We're like the Amazon for all of these different business services to residents and to businesses as well, because we help real estate agents and brokers and other businesses, and obviously they need services as well. And all of this translates simply into almost guaranteed subscriptions, because simply when a person realizes that, why are they paying $100 to the lawnmower, another $50 a month to this other guy who comes clean the house, another $89 or $90 to the pool cleaning company, and then another, when they start figuring that for a low monthly payment, they can get everything they need. One stop, one shop, low monthly payment, save that rest of the money for whatever they want to do. They're going to do that, and that's what we represent here. All right, but all of that is our marketing. It really doesn't impact you, except for you to realize that these are sales. You're going to give them the card, the brochure, whatever marketing material we give you. They're going to call. It's almost certain that they grab that information and they're going to call us, and they're going to start their subscription service, and you are going to start seeing a commission check every month as it comes in, as their monthly payments are made. And this is going to make it very, very good for you financially. So you're gonna keep doing the Uber, because now you're doing the Uber, you're doing the DoorDash, you're doing your deliveries, not just for whatever compensation you're going to get and you're accustomed to, but also because you know that there's a subscription coming in, and that's going to add a lot to your bottom line and really make you into a profitable a delivery person. It would be amazing. Who would ever think that a pizza delivery person, or boy, as they usually refer to, pizza boy, who would ever think that that person's making $6,000 a month? Who would think that? I mean, you'd be making more than a lot of people who sit in an office with a tie all day. So think about that. Think about that. So we've made it possible that you can do this. So I'm motivating you to, listen. The only way you're going to make more money is to make a decision. You got to make decisions, just like the one you made to sign up for another app, to work for different apps, because that'll increase your ability to make money and whatnot. Well, this is another one of those options for you. It's not another app. It's just another add-on that you attach to your delivery. It's not extra work except for putting your number on these business cards, on the back or on the brochures. And all you have to do is, when you make your delivery, you also leave the card or the brochure or the advertising piece, depending on what region you're in and what campaign is happening at that month. And you just, put it in place either before your delivery is made or after it has been completed. And that's it. And it's as simple as that. What more could you ask? Not more of your time, really, outside of putting the numbers on, and more money, definitely. So I think that'll make a difference in your life. What do you think? So I'm not going to keep talking because there's no need. This is simple. It's straightforward. And all you have to do is sign up before this offer goes away. Because like I said, there is a limit to how many how many drivers we can have participating in this. And the reason, I'm going to tell you why. Because a lot of the compensation that the service providers get is also by giving out promotions, or giving out the same promotions you're doing. The difference here is that you're not doing any service. See, so although the service providers, they are helping the network by providing services, you aren't. You're not doing it. All you're doing is getting the commission as if you were a service provider, but you're not providing any service. So we need to limit how many drivers can join this program. Okay? So count yourself lucky. If you're still watching this video, count yourself lucky. Sign up. Don't look back. Simply because, as soon as we have enough drivers doing this on a day-to-day basis, we won't be offering this anymore to drivers, because truly the program was originally created for the service provider to make this income, because they're providing services to their respective service niches, the things they do. Like the lawnmower guy, he will do the lawn mowing subscriptions. Not everyone that subscribes would be for lawnmower service, right? So it works out. He does the lawnmower ones. The ones that are in lawnmower, he still profits from, but he's not doing it. Someone else is doing, you see. But in your cases, that you're just doing your deliveries, you're not doing any service in the program, you see. So we have to limit that, because then we have an overflow of subscriptions and not enough service providers to service those accounts. So if I made myself clear, you understand that becomes a problem after a while. So right now it's open. You're watching this. That means we're still accepting drivers to participate in this program. So sign up for it. It's as simple as that. There is a cost. The cost is $100. You need to initialize your membership in our program with $100. Even the service providers have to do this. The same thing. There's nothing special, that or more that you're doing that they're not. It's all the same thing, and that pays for your advertising material, the materials that you're going to use. and that is something that you always repeat as you go along. Now, as you start earning commissions, we will take automatically the advertising cost out of your commission so that you don't have to pay for it out of pocket, but we always do remove it. That always has to be paid for because we are not going to pay for that. You guys are making the money. You're making the bulk of the money, and so you'll need to cover that expense. However, the first one you take it out of pocket. The subsequent ones we begin to reduce it so that it comes out from the subscriptions that come from your deliveries, and so that's the way it works. Okay, so you understand that along down the road, your subscription payments will cover a part of that will be taken to cover the advertising expense. Now, if you want to advertise more, if you're doing a whole lot more deliveries than the 500 cards that you get covered, then you pay for those extra cards. It's as simple as that. And business cards, they don't cost that much. You just pay for the extra card. You say, I need 1,000 or I need 2,000 a month. So you just pay for those extra costs and you just do them, right? But the $100 is the fee that is basic, and we don't expect you to really, the usual Uber driver, for example, 500 business cards in a month is pretty normal for you guys could be doing a lot more deliveries, but like I said, then you would pay for more business cards if that is, or pieces, because it depends what it is in your area. Then you will cover that cost in your area, whatever that is, separately. But I think for most of you, it's mostly 500 cards covers it on a monthly basis. And so that's basically the way it's is set up from the get-go. So other than that, that's it. So for the opportunity to make $6,000 a month, start out with $100 investment right now. Get your first set of cards and you start giving them out. Right now in this area, in the area that you've been invited to watch this video in, now we are able to provide services in this area. So we encourage you to start today. Just get started today. Just sign up below. You'll get the information of how to get started through the email, and simply get it going. The sooner you get these advertising materials out through your deliveries you make, or a delivery workflow that you have every day, the sooner the subscriptions begin and your income starts adding up and increasing. And so with that, that's it. I congratulate you for taking this time and for deciding to join our program. And again, this program will not be open forever. It has a limited time. Once it gets populated with enough drivers, we are not going to offer it anymore. And it's not something that we have to keep doing it, because once the program is really up and running in a particular area, it goes by itself. We don't need to keep the drivers, keep recruiting more drivers. It's not necessary. And also, one of our business programs is a driving program. It's other type of deliveries for some other businesses that we have in development. And really, once that gets going, we won't be actually inviting outside drivers to this program. So again, this is a great opportunity right now, because in the future we have our own in-house drivers that will be handling this part of the business as well. But right now you guys got a chance to get in on something good. So especially when we start opening up in a new area, we open up with all the drivers who want to come in, get in, because again, this income will stay. Once you're in, you're in. So it doesn't matter if you continue to get business and make business, you'll continue. You're in. Once you're in, you're in. But if you don't get in and we shut it down, there's no way to really get into the program after that. So this is really your opportunity to do it. So if you're going to make money, if you're doing deliveries to make money, then this is something you really have to do. All right, and that's it. So I've spoken to you frankly without a script. You should use a script, make it sound real, make it sound Staples is calling. This is about some of the business cards we have going. Yes, may I help? Oh my goodness. Hello, may I help you? Right. Well, I should have left it on. I don't know if it paused or not on the video, but I literally just sent this business card order about maybe a half an hour ago, and they said it would be ready by tomorrow at 3. They just called. It's been 30 minutes. It's ready for pickup. It's incredible. Well, they must not have a lot of business over there in Staples, but they're going to get a lot of business now because we're here. All right, so I got the order to pick up. This is an order for a few of our new members that came in, and so I needed to get a new set of business cards ready. Plus, we had some updates. We added a new service, a subscription service there, so we have to update the cards as we go along. So that's exciting. So I'm going to go and get those cards ready, and I would be getting yours too as soon as you click on the button and get started. All right, that's up to $6,000 a month from you doing your deliveries, whatever you're doing now. Okay? And I have people that are going to do Amazon. They work for Amazon all day, 10 hours a day, packages all over the city. And they make good money, let me tell you. They're making up to like $1,200 to $1,500 a week, okay? And they're doing this program. And together, at just put it at $1,000 a week, that's $4,000 from Amazon deliveries and $6,000 from us. That's $10,000 a month, and that's to be low. We're lowballing it. Okay, so the guy's breaking 6 figures a year delivering. All right, and again, and that's because he's able to do that 4,000 with the Amazon. But can you imagine, even if you're doing your Ubering, you could do the same. You could literally do the same. That's incredible. 6-figure income doing Uber, and not the passenger, just Uber Eats. Right? Unheard of until now. So I encourage you guys, stop the suffering. And the gas is going up right now. I don't know how it's going to be when you guys watch this, but gas is going up. All right? It's going to get harder for you to stay profitable. A lot of people I've already seen, they're quitting because they cannot continue the madness and all the expense of their car, the gas, taxes. Can we talk? So listen, the smart ones know what to do. I'll see you guys in a few moments. Take care.